The first normal Gfred of 2025. It's taken us a while. How normal this is going to be with 104 people, I don't quite know. This video is supported by my merch store. Go to store.broughy.com to browse a wide variety of styles for t-shirts, mugs and more, as well as digital items and the iconic Broughy Love and Gfred logo enamel pins.
Please, this was the worst idea of all time. It was the worst idea of all time.
That was very well timed. That was a very well timed sound. McDLC with the $4 donation. Thank you for all the donations. I promise I'll read them all after the race. I know I say this every time. Well, there you go. I've said it now, and I've read a donation at the same time for anyone who's wanting that for their bingo card. Broughy.com/Gfred Bingo for the upgraded, better Gfred Bingo. Yeah, this is the first quote-unquote regular, normal Gfred of 2025. We've done the scramble, and then we did 2 random Gfreds since they became available. It's kind of crazy that it's taken so long to do what is, at least on the face of it, a normal Gfred. But it's an 8th gear Gfred with over 100 people in, so it's not going to be normal, but, you know. It's as normal as it can be. Should have gone up the rock. Get up! I've been knocked down. Get! Oh my god. I lost so many places. I don't think I was like too far away from the lead there. Well, you know, I was in like the top quarter maybe of the group that was swimming, and now I feel like I'm in the bottom quarter. I'm certainly bottom half. There's always a few people who swim all the way, despite not having a scuba suit in these 8th gear Gfreds. Like, it sounds like a good idea, but it feels like it never works for them. Like, they're behind me now. I had a terrible start, really. Like, when you don't have the scuba suit, the whole swimming just doesn't work. Alright, dad joke. Here's one. I used to work for a soft drink can crusher. It was so depressing. So depressing. That is bad. That is real bad. But in a good way. Alright, I'm gonna go quite extreme on this. Super extreme corner cut. I could just run to the quarry. I've got out of like the mindset with 8th gear Gfreds that you need to do something different. Like, I consistently forget about it. Like, you really need to be doing the opposite of what everyone else is doing. Because it's just a mess, and you want to be out of that mess as much as possible. So that's what I'm doing. Run Fred time. See, I've done that, but I'm still with a load of people who also don't have cars yet. Like, it's crazy how long it takes to get a car when there's just so many people. Not really.
Watch yourself.
They still do. Dominator GTT. Away we go. Alright, we're away. My door is open. That fixed that. Oh my god. There's chaos. Did we expect anything different? Few people going down the train tracks. Again, doing something different just to get away from people. It's an interesting play. There are so many cars. I'm right in the mid-pack here. This is the danger zone. Been doing a lot more. I've been doing a lot more iRacing recently, and like, I always call it the danger zone when you qualify in like out of a 20-person race. There's two. Does that count as 4 of the 6-man team? Yeah, I always call it the danger zone when you qualify in like 6th to 16th in a 20-person race. I feel like I'm in the danger zone now. Bloody hell, that SUV's fast. The danger zone in 8th gear Gfreds is 5th down over, usually. Doing some bump drafting. This is where my FPS is holding me up. Same car, but he's quicker. Enough to bump draft me anyway. That was close. Alright, well, I'm in the top third at the moment. I mean, I'm not in too bad of a car. This traffic looks deadly. Oh, this is just traffic dodging, this. Bloody hell. Unbelievable. It looked like he wasn't going to stop, and then he does stop. You know what? I didn't lose too much time because of that secondary hit. Wow. Oh my god! The traffic is just... The traffic is just... It just doesn't take any prisoners. Neither does the airport jump. That was really close, but I had to go for it. I survived. Others definitely did not. Need to get over to the other side. Come on. Nope. Okay, I'm taking a completely different line. I'm in that mindset. I'm doing it. Anything to avoid the chaos. I think I might have got away with it if I'd just done the normal line, but oh, that's a good find. I wouldn't mind finding one of those. I made sure I wasn't involved in a crash. It's the most important thing. Why do I say things? Like, it's all well and good trying to stay to the right, but if there's space on the left and nobody coming, and there's a blockage on the right, you gotta kind of go where there's space. Oh man, you just don't expect someone to fly out of nowhere. Bloody hell. Yeah, totally normal Gfred. Welcome to the first normal Gfred of 2025, everybody. This is very normal. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going this way. I'm doing it. I'm keeping that same mindset, doing something different, getting away from people as much as possible. OG route. We don't see it enough. I would love one of those allergies. Let's see. I think I was 23rd before the split. Like, I know it's saying 23rd now, and that could be slightly wrong based on the relative positions of people close to Chiliad, but I think that's where I was in actually. So let's see where I end up when we get to Chiliad, and then it'll have been a good decision or a bad decision based on that. Not the only one making this decision. The worst thing is, for the OG route, I've forgotten, like, the line, the gully line up it. The one Callum Cleat found all those years ago. And I eventually looked at it, found it. It helped me win my first Gfred in ages at the time. And I've since not done it enough that I've forgotten about it. I think I've tried it a few times and I keep getting it wrong. We'll try again. I think one of the things I keep not doing is peeling off to the right at some point when I should be possibly here. Don't think this was right. I need to look at it again. I mean, it's a route. It'll get me there eventually. You tried this right before as well, did I? Okay. I've forgotten. I've forgotten the line. I don't think that was the one. It spits you out onto the OG route, so I think, like the old line. So I think you do peel off at some point, but maybe not that early. Well, it was worth a try doing something different. But I don't think it's paid off. In fact, it definitely hasn't paid off. I only lost 13 positions though. Could be worse. Damn, he's running. Yeah, I don't know what would have happened. Okay, that's not gone well either. That has not gone well. It's okay. We're alright. We're alright. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be absolutely fine. Don't worry. Don't you worry about it. No, don't worry. There's no need to be worried. It's gonna be absolutely fine. There are no problems. No problems whatsoever right now. Everything's peachy. And there's the rain. That's not ominous. I don't know what is. Oh, I knew it! I freaking knew it! I was thinking, oh, I'll miss this tree. It'll be alright. No, clipped it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about. No problems. No problems whatsoever. It's all gonna be okay. Oh, come on. Oh, wait, can you not get down on a bike in on 8th gear? I'm so used to just like launching my way down, but you fall off a lot easier, don't you? I don't think this is gonna work. I might have to actually take it easy down Chiliad on the bike. Yeah, that wouldn't have killed me on vanilla. Bollocks! Okay, I guess I'm going this way then. The rain was definitely ominous. It's alright, we're still alright. It's fine, it's not a problem. Okay, now it's a problem. Alright. So doing things differently hasn't really worked out for me, I don't think. As far as we generally expect. I think it hasn't quite worked out. Just something that tells me that's the case. Okay. We can come back from this. It's okay. We can definitely come back from. I don't believe it. I don't believe. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep. This has been one of those Gfreds. The first normal Gfred. Okay. This is what I should have done the first time. I learned how to do this properly years ago. Very rarely use it, but that'll do. I would like a vehicle. Maybe I should go get this instead. That looked pro in comparison. I know, right? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how I can have such a stupid moment like that and then just do something as effortlessly as glide down, totally fine. I mean, let's be honest, this hasn't been my greatest Gfred of all time. It was going relatively well, and then I decided to do things differently, and that's where it all fell. That's the thing, though. Sometimes I'll do things differently, and it'll all go terribly. Sometimes I'll do things the same as everybody else, and that'll still all go terribly. The only consistent factor in the whole thing is me. I think it doesn't really matter what I choose to do of multiple options, because I'm still the one in control. Sadly, it's not your worst either. That's true. That's true. This still is not my worst ever Gfred performance. The 40-minute Gfred will forever live on in that respect. We're only halfway through what the 40-minute Gfred was. It's only 22 minutes into this. Still plenty of time. Is that a fire truck or an ambulance? That is a fire truck. That's an interesting choice. Do you know what? There's still positions to be gained in this. All that practice with the Gfred crew, all the practice and all the things I learned really paid off. Yeah, it's really helped. Can we get top 80? You know it's bad when you're trying to get top 80. That will do. Rip for those who partook in the drinking game. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Sorry to anybody who takes part in the Gfred drinking game. I'd give it a miss next time. The sun's going to be rising again by the time I finish. Straight over it. Oh, this car is so light. Every little bush just ruins it. I didn't think it was worth changing the width to that, in fairness. I didn't think there was any point. I'm so close to the end. This is a handful. no matter how bad Gfred is going, most of the time, the Zancudo transition goes well. It's the only bit of Gfred that I feel like I consistently get right. It's the only sliver of hope. We'll ignore the fact that I almost exploded when I hit the tree at the end of it. Okay, here we go. This can only go well given everything else that's gone on. Huh, would you believe it? It actually did. Ah, should have turned before I swooped. That was a failure. Yeah, 8th gear has many chutes. Isn't it you just get a parachute? I just always have a parachute, I think. I'm totally okay with that. I needed them. Oh, we're overtaking people swimming. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, you can change it in the options. Maybe I shouldn't do unlimited. Although I'm happy I had it now. Oh, I'm in a battle! I'm in a running battle over 73rd! It's intense! Got it. Well, I mean, I think it's fair to say I've had better Gfred results. I don't know what else to say. Apart from, I suppose, I mean, I've had worse ones as well. Maybe there's that. That was definitely in the bottom, like, quarter of all Gfreds I've done, though. I've got to say, that was pretty bad. But certainly doesn't even crack the top 10 of bad Gfreds. But for the first regular Gfred of the year, yeah, that's kind of what I've come to expect from Gfreds now. Look at all these finishes. 17 minutes, 18, 20, 21, 22. I was 10 minutes further back. Absolutely crazy.